सो हेलो गाइस, कैसे हैं आप सभी लोग। तो प्रीवियस ईयर की तरह मोस्ट अवेटेड एंड मोस्ट डिमांडिंग वीडियो मैं लेके आ चुका हूँ मिस्टर ओलंपिया 2024 प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की। लेकिन प्रीवियस ईयर की तरह हम आप लोग को वीडियोग्राफी नहीं दिखा सकते ड्यू टू कॉपीराइट इश्यूज़। एंड जिन लोगों को नहीं पता तो मैं उन लोगों को बताना चाहूँगा, प्रीवियस ईयर मिस्टर ओलंपिया प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की वीडियो पर हमको स्ट्राइक पड़ गई थी, जिसकी वजह से हमारा जो चैनल है उसने काफ़ी डाउनफॉल फेस किया था। तो इस बार उस चीज़ से बचने के लिए हम उनके वॉइस ओवर के माध्यम से ही प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की वीडियो देखेंगे। एंड बीच बीच में मैं कुछ क्लिप्स भी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस से ऐड ऑन कर लूँगा। बाकी आप लोग वीडियो को एंड तक देखने रहना एंड चैनल को सपोर्ट कर लेना। अगर चैनल पे नए आए हो तो बॉडी बिल्डिंग अपडेटेड को सब्सक्राइब करके बेल नोटिफिकेशन को ऑल पे जरूर प्रेस कर लेना। आप लोग वीडियो को एंड तक देखो। एंड गाइस, आप लोग कितने एक्साइटेड हो इस साल के मिस्टर ओलंपिया के लिए, जो कि अब सिर्फ 2 ही दिन रह गए, कमेंट करके बताना। अब आप लोग वीडियो को एंजॉय करो एंड चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब कर लेना अगर आप लोग पहले ही बार आए हो तो। मैं मिलता हूँ आप सभी लोग से वीडियो के लास्ट में।
For that Sandow, last year.
خب امثال عادی چوپا مثل یک کویر میمونه. هر کسی میخواد داخل این کویر قرار بگیره باید خیلی خوش بیاد و خیلی به خشکی عادت داشته باشه وگرنه بعد میسوزه.
So how are you gonna come like a dry desert like this year, and everyone who want to survive in the desert has to be dry enough.
Adi,
Otherwise, they will burn.
Adi, this question's for you. Adi, it's for you. Last year, you looked like you thought you won the contest, and the way you left the stage looked like you didn't accept the result. What happened?
هیچ کس همچین فکری رو نمیکرد، چون اینجا مثل المپیا هست، باید یک بدن سه‌بعدی باشه. من همیشه بهترین خودم بودم، بهترین خودم اومدم و جزو بدنسازانی بودم که همیشه بهترین خودم آوردم و فکر نمیکردم پارتر اون نتیجه رو بگیرم، ولی امسال جوری اومدم که هیچ کس نتونه نزدیکم بشه.
Said last year I never thought like that, but I always try to come with my best condition, best separation, best of my version. And also, yeah, last year same. I came with my best and I did my best, and I didn't win it, but this year I will try my best to win.
But you walked off the stage. If that happens again, will that be the same routine?
میگه ولی تو از استیج اومدی پایین وقتی باختی.
خب شاید تو خودت خیلی قهرمانی ها رو داری، میدونی که یک کسی زمانی که قهرمانیش از دست بده چه حس و حالی داره. اونم زمانی که نه قند تو بدنته، نه نمک داری، نه آب داری، کنترلش خیلی سخته. من پارسال اون حس عجیبی که بهم دست دادم به درک تبریک گفتم، درک رو بغل کردم، بعد اونجور استرس توی بدنم بود، عصبانیت، نتونستم خودم رو کنترل بکنم.
He said you have been competed many times, Sean Ray, so you know when one is on a stage when you're with low level of the sugar and with low energy, and you sometimes maybe you cannot make a best decision. And he said, so at the beginning I just congrats Derek, stay there, I did my photo shoot, and after that I feel a little bit not in good health to stay on a stage, so that's why I walked away. But before I walk away, I just congrats everyone, took my picture before I leave.
All right, Linda Murray.
Those two poses. Well, when we go back to my track record working with Hani Rambod back in 2021, we won the 212. Each year we've made significant improvements, and I've been able to, work well with him, and we've been able to improve my physique. So I don't think there's really anything different that I needed to do in terms of drastic changes. Obviously put emphasis on the body parts and areas where I needed to improve more.
Questions for Derek. I'm looking at the stage and I see two guys to the left of you who are much bigger. I just want to know if they're in shape. How do you plan on repeating from last year?
Bodybuilding is you versus you. I think you know that as well as anybody, right? So we're all given gifts, and genetics of our own, and I believe that we work with what we got, So for me, I've been able to, like I said earlier, play with my strengths and also improve everything, And so this is a journey over time where you're never gonna be perfect, but you're striving to be all that you can be. And so even being the current champion, I want to continue to improve and be all that I can be. And I know even last year I can continue to do that for years and years. I don't worry about what the competitors are doing, but I actually appreciate the competitors that I have because I love how driven that they are, how hungry they are, how passionate they are about the same thing I am, and I want to be my best, and I'm trying to be my best every year, and these guys continue to help elevate me and hold me accountable. So I don't just look at it as competition like this, like I want to beat you, I want to beat you, I got to defend. It's that, hey, I'm happy you guys are making progress because it holds me accountable for me to make progress, and then everybody wins. Everybody gets what they want. They get a great show, and may the best man win.
Okay, sorry, Bob. I love the diplomatic answer. It's the right way to say it.
No, that's what that's how
I believe you. I believe you, but I want to get more specific. What attributes do you bring that are going to beat these two guys? Or Brandon's sitting there looking pretty large, and you got a Mr. Olympia to the left of you. What attributes do you have that are going to make sure that you repeat?
I think Ronnie Coleman said it best, 8-time Mr. Olympia champion. Lights out from the back, baby.
Okay. DJ, last year, a lot of people had Hadi from the front, Derek from the back, and the sides about even. Where did you have it last year, and what do you think is going to happen this year?
Well, I'm going to be honest. Last year, pre-Olympia prediction, I predicted Derek to win. And after the Olympia, I said it was close. I thought I had Hadi winning by just slightly little bit. And this is because Derek is unbeatable from the back. We know that. Hadi was unbeatable from the front. But now, we saw Hadi come back to the Arnold this year, where I think that this was the best Hadi that I've ever seen. Combination in condition and size. Now, a Hadi like at the Arnold, Derek, is that something you can beat?
Well, I think Hani Rambod, who we both work with, said it that, Hadi did look great at the Arnold. You have to give it to these guys when they come in and they giving it their all and they look outstanding. I love it when my competitors get praise just as much as I would get a praise. But he also said, wait till you see the 2020 version of Derek Lunsford.
Well, and we've been saying this. We've been saying this whole time that Derek is still young. You're still maturing. You said you can still make changes. And I've been saying this all along. A lot of people think this is not happening. You know what I'm saying? So, because I think you would have to make those changes. You would have to bring a better front, more detailed, more matured in order to stand next to a Hadi like from the Arnold. But now, keep in mind, we have two guys right here, the Samson and Andrew. Andrew, from what I heard, and this is just, I haven't seen him, I haven't spoken to him, I just heard from someone real close that this is the best Andrew ever, and Andrew is winning the Olympia. So that's a scary thought, because Andrew is in a lot of experts' eyes probably the most perfect physique with Samson when it comes to with the height, size, and everything. And I know it's harder for shorter guys at that point to stand next to him. So I mean, at the end of the day, you're right. This is a competition, but all being nice, it's not going to win you a Sandow Trophy. So you gotta, you gotta fight. What I'm saying is, you gotta be the dirtiest Derek in order to, to hold these guys off.
I don't think I need to be the dirtiest Derek on the mic with my words.
I
think I need to be the hardest worker in the gym, and that's what I've been doing since 2023.
Yeah.
Well, hang on a second now, D. Hang on. I want to hear from Hadi Chupan. Hadi, did you feel, Ray, we got about 600 pounds of muscle right in the middle of the stage right there. Is this the year of the big man?
Yeah, half of that is occupied by the man in the center, Big Samson from England, representing Nigeria. Looked like you were on a tour when you first arrived here in Las Vegas, so the buzz is you've been distracted. And there's a whole lot of business in front of you, especially with Andrew Jack leaning up against you and Derek and Big Hottie. Is this the year that you bring it all together on Saturday night?
Proportion, muscularity, posing presentation. He's just got to get the conditioning. What changes have you made this year to bring that conditioning into that 95 percentile that, well, in a lot of experts' opinions, would give you that standout title?
Well, for one thing, you see my face, right? Does this look like a face of someone who hasn't suffered this past prep?
Pretty face, bro. You're very handsome.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
But you know what? One way I'm gonna say is, man, we're gonna find out tomorrow night.
Fuad Abiad.
Yep. Well, yeah. I look at the top three from last year's Olympia, and I'm looking at a two-time Arnold Classic champion from this year. Now I see Wesley sitting right next to Chris. Are we seeing something here? Does it mean anything that Chris is sitting right next to Wesley? And, you know, because Ramon was second last year and Urs was third. And Wesley, you basically, I think you were 7th or 8th last year. Please don't be mad if I'm wrong, but you were out of the top 5. You came to the Arnold. It was a total revamped physique. I mean, we always see you're always in great shape, but you put size on that tall frame of yours and stood there and beat Ramon and Urs both to be one of their favorites, even in the experts' eyes, contender to beat Chris, because we all say, yeah, it was similar height. You know, the only one that could beat Chris supposed to be someone with a similar height. How do you feel going into the Olympia knowing that a lot of people think that you might have what it takes? And you yourself said that you will beat Chris Bumstead this year.
Well, what I said is I'm going to give him the toughest battle he's had since doing the Olympia so far, and that's what I intend to do. So the most important thing is that it also brought confidence to myself, winning the Arnold Classic not once but twice in a row, beating a lot of competitors who beat me year after year after year at the Olympia, which means I've made a lot of progress, which doesn't mean that everybody was off all of a sudden at the Arnold, but that I was getting better. And I've made the same kind of improvements from the Arnold now to the Olympia that I made from the Olympia to the Arnold, about the same time in between, now actually even longer. So it's going to be a very nice, interesting, fierce battle on the Olympia stage. And I can't wait to do it because it just feels different. I know now for sure that my placing at the Olympia last time is not going to be representative of what's going to be shown on the stage this year. So it's going to be awesome.
Chris, I have a question. Sorry. Time Olympia champion, you've been dominant. Last year, Ramon really brought a great physique, especially from the back. People thought that arguably he beat you on the back double biceps. There's this guy, Wesley Vissers, just won the Arnold, looked incredible. Urs said he's bringing his best. Are you threatened by these guys, or are they still fighting for second?
I think you know the answer to that. Every year it's been someone different. It's been Breon, it's been Terrence, it's been Urs, it's been Ramon, it's been Wesley. And in my mind, they're still all battling for second. I would never be so disrespectful as to say that's not a challenge. You know, being on stage here, period, all of us getting up here is a challenge. Is it a threat? Absolutely not. But it's always a challenge getting up here, being the best version of myself, and it's an honor to share the stage with all these people. I met Wesley back in 2018, I think, after one of the Olympias, and I remember his kindness and humility then. He's risen a lot in the sport, and it hasn't changed since. Same with all the guys that I get to share the stage with up here. We have a lot of fun. You know, we give each other some dirty stares every now and then, but we are always hugging when we get off stage, and we get some workouts in throughout the year, and we enjoy it. So I'm grateful to be competing against these guys, and we're just up here having fun.
Well, Chris, while you're having fun on the stage this weekend, a lot of speculation out there. The rumor mill is swirling, of course, and everybody thought you were going to make the big, huge announcement just a month ago. And I got to give you credit, man. You just pulled the tablecloth right out from all those dishes on the table when you announced that you had a nice business with Gymshark that you've gotten involved in, so congratulations for that. But the world was ablaze with talk that if you win this Olympia, that possibly this could be your last Olympia, that you might be moving on, that you would call it a day as the winner, as a 6-time champ. You've got a brand new family, you've got new business ventures. If you win this title this weekend, is that it?
It's funny because since I think 2020, I've been telling people when they ask me how many I got left in me, I've been saying one more. And every single year I've just been focusing on the one ahead of me, being the best I can, showing up for one more. You know, I won last year. I got to put in the work to win again this year and earn it this year. That's all I'm focusing on. You know, every year I've had a challenge, an obstacle that's overcome, that I've been able to overcome, and it's shown me what I'm capable of. And every year I've gotten better. I continue to get better. I continue to enjoy it. And I don't think much further than this Saturday, to be completely honest. So I'm just enjoying it. I know I got more in me if I want it, but I can make that decision whenever I feel ready.
Ramon, I got to thank you first and foremost for your fan base out of Brazil. Without them, I would not have 10,000 dinosaurs sent to my Instagram account every single day. I get it. I like Ramon. He's a great guy. Stop sending me dinosaurs. But you've got a great fan base. You and Urs and Chris, Wesley's the new guy here, have been battling for years. You have yet to get past Chris. What changes do you need to make to get that title from Chris Bumstead?
We work in all points, you know, but my back, my glutes, my hamstrings, bro. This year, I told you last year, remember? This year, bro, you. Over for you, bro. Yeah. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro.
First of all, give this guy a big hand. He learned some English. That's amazing. Wow.
Thanks so much, bro. I'm trying. Every year I try. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for this show. This is my bro.
All right, well, Chris, do you hear big dinosaur footprints coming up behind you? Or is the challenge from the new guy? Because these guys you've beaten lots of times with all due respect, right? But you've had good competition. But like you said, they were fighting for a second. But Wesley shows something different. He's literally a throwback to the classic days. You get a lot of comparisons, of course, with Arnold and your physique and the way you display your physique with your poses. Is he a bigger threat than anybody else at this time to your title?
Like I said before, I truly don't believe anyone is a threat right now. You know, I hear them all saying I'm going to win, but when I look them all in the eye, I don't believe they believe themselves when they say that. So I'm not going to believe it myself.
Chris, hang on.
You don't need to believe me, bro. You don't need to believe me. Believe in your work. I have my work every day. You know?
Chris, is it?
Don't worry.
Is it true that you've offered, if any of these guys beat you, that you've offered a full Gymshark contract to whoever can beat you?
They can have whatever the hell they want.
Ramon, I have a question for you. You are a great symbol in Brazil. If you win this thing, you'll make history, and millions of Brazilians watching the pay-per-view dream of that.
सो आज की इस वीडियो में तो इतना ही गाइज, एंड आई होप आप लोग की वीडियो अच्छी लगी होगी, आपने वीडियो एंजॉय करी होगी। एंड आई एम रियली सॉरी अगेन गाइज कि मैंने आप लोग को वीडियोग्राफी नहीं दिखाई प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की, क्योंकि जो इसका रीज़न है वो मैंने आप लोग को बता ही दिया। बाकी मिस्टर ओलंपिया से जुड़े लेटेस्ट एंड फास्टेस्ट अपडेट सबसे पहले देखने एंड जानने के लिए हर बार की तरह बॉडी बिल्डिंग अपडेटर को चेकआउट करना, एंड अगर जो चैनल पे पहली बार है तो सब्सक्राइब करके बेल को ऑल प्रेस करना बिल्कुल भी मत भूलना। आप लोग सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए। मैं मिलता हूँ मिस्टर ओलंपिया की कुछ लेटेस्ट एंड इंटरेस्टिंग अपडेट्स के साथ में। तब तक के लिए बाय गाइस।